Welcome to my channel. My name is Ashley Bella. If you want to see how I got this look, this very everyday look for me, believe it or not, because I'm that extra, then keep on watching. I've already cleansed and moisturized and let the moisturizer sink in for a little bit because that's important. First thing that I always do is use my primer. Now, this is the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer, and it's for oily skin. I'm going to use a small amount there and just put that all over my face. Next, because I have big pores on my nose, because I had my nose pierced 3 times, twice professionally, once myself. So I have a big hole here from, it's not a big hole, but I noticed it from the piercing. So I like to fill it the Porefessional pore filling primer. So I am going to take just a little bit, just a little smidge of it. Put it between my fingers again, but I'm just going to kind of press it in to my pores just so it kind of gets all in there. It's basically filling up your pores with product so that your makeup doesn't fill in and cause holes. So after I've done that and my face is all primed and ready to go, I've recently been just doing my eyes first because it's easier with cleanup. So I take my Tarte Shape Tape. This stuff is so good. And I'm in the shade Light because I am super duper pale. And this doe foot applicator though is life. So I'm just going to put this on my lids. I'm using the Morphe sponge, and this thing is amazing. This thing is like memory foam. That's like the best way that I can describe it, but I love it. So I'm just going to blend that in as a base for my eyeshadow. Now that it's all blended, now I want to set it. So I'm going to set it with my RCMA No Color Powder. I am going to take my sponge that's still damp, dip it in just like that, and just add it on. Now we can start with eyeshadow, the best part. I recently just bought both of these from Morphe because it was a bundle and I've been waiting for them to come back because I wanted them. So as soon as they came out again, I got them for sure. And today, I think we are going to use the 25A because I already used the other one and I want to use them all. Like Pokemon, gotta catch them all. So I'm going to take my fluffy brush. It's just any old fluffy brush. We are going to start off with a transition shade. So I'm going to take this color right here. It's pretty color, just pack it on the brush. And then I like to tap off the excess. And then we're gonna go in and go ham with it in the crease and just blend windshield wiper motions, and then swirl, and then wipe, and then swirl. Okay, so now that that is in there pretty messily, I am going to take this darker shade right here, and I'm just gonna press my brush in that, and tap it up. And then I'm gonna go closer to the actual crease line and my lid and put that in there. Now wherever you put your brush down first is where the most color payoff will be. So you don't want to start somewhere where you want it to be lightly blended. You always want to start where you want it the darkest, and then you can just blend it out from there. So since I have one blending brush because I'm a broke ass bitch, I'm going to take my Sephora Color Switch by Veramona, but you just take your brush and swirl it in there. Swirl away, swirl away, and then your brush is clean. So, did that for what reason? I can put it back. For a lid color, I have been liking to use actually my finger because I don't have long nails on, so I can get right in there with the shimmery shade. This shade right here, she's pretty, so I'm just going to swirl my finger in it. And my hands are clean, so that's fine. Get some on your finger. Look at that. And then I'm just going to pat that on. There really isn't a good brow bone color in this palette, so I'm going to, this is not a Morphe video, but I just love their stuff. So I'm going to use my Morphe and Kathleen Lights palette. I love Kathleen Lights. She's, oh, there's so many favorite YouTubers, but she's like top 5, like maybe top, no, definitely top 3. She might be my favorite. So this palette is beautiful. I actually had this, I bought it when it first came out, very first second that it released, and then someone stole it, and so I had to repurchase it the 3rd time that she launched. Thankfully, she launched a 3rd time. I was so upset, but that's another video. So if you would like to see what really happened, the story time video for that, then leave a comment down below, and I would be happy to do that for you. This brush is from e.l.f. and it is the 202. This is a really good for the lower lash line, for the inner corner highlight, and for the brow bone highlight. I like to use it for the inner corner and the brow bone. So I'm going to take these two. This one is shimmery and this one is more of just a bone color. So I'm going to dip it into both and I'm going to tap it off and I'm going to go right in above or below the brow bone. So stinking cute. Go in again. And on the inner corner, we're gonna do a little bit right now, but we're gonna have to do more after I do my face makeup, because when I do my concealer underneath, I'll have to redo it. But we're gonna do a little bit for right now. I'm going to use from this palette, ooh no, I love this mustard shade. This mustard shade is life. Living for it. So I'm gonna put my blender brush that I have no idea where it's from. I'm sorry, I will get new brushes that I can tell you where they're from if I like them. If I don't, then there would be no point in sharing something that's shitty. And then I am done with my eyeshadow. I'm going to take my wipes. These are CVS brand wipes, but I actually just purchased them for you. A ton of value size baby wipes because they are the same exact thing, cheaper, and if they're safe for a baby's bottom, then they're safe for my face. So I'm going to get the wipe and just stick my finger in it like that, and then I'm just going to clean up and sharpen the corner. So now I'm gonna do my brows. I have always loved the Anastasia Brow Wizzes. They're so good. The Brow Wiz is, in my opinion, better than the Brow Definer because I like that it has a smaller tip to it. If you can see it, lighting sucks, I know. So I'm going to spoolie them up and then I'm going to just fill them in. And spooling them out afterwards softens them a little bit. And then, because this is a good dupe, drugstore dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz, this is the Brow Stylist Definer by L'Oreal. I'm going to use this as well because I bought it just to try it, even though I knew the shade was a little too dark for me because it's dark brunette. But I actually like it to use to darken the ends. So brows are good for right now. Next, I'm going to do my winged liner, which I actually just started doing, so it'd be nice if it looks like shit. It's because I just started figuring out how to do it. So I am going to be using this is actually from Avon because my friend gave me hers because she didn't like it. Don't worry, she didn't really use it that much. Don't share your eye makeup, that's not a good idea. But this is the stupid actually. This is the Super Extend Precise Liquid Pen. I'm just going to do a little wing. So now that that looks extra shitty, I'm going to use the Morphe G21. It looks like that with my Maybelline Eye Studio gel. And I'm just going to fill in what we did. But now that that is super messy, I'm just going to clean up that wing. So eyes are done for now. Now we're gonna do the face. So I have very oily skin, very, very oily, and I live in Florida, so that doesn't really help, so it just gets even more greasy. the hotter it is. Right now it is March 2017 and it's the beginning of March, and today is one of the first days that we've had that is slightly cold in a while. Cold, I mean like 65. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte 24-hour long foundation. I love this stuff. It's amazing. I'm going to use the shade 102 Shell Beige. I'm going to put some on the back of my hand, and I'm going to take that damp beauty sponge again, use the butt of it, and just put it on there and dab all over my face. Back to the Tarte. Tarte is one of my favorite brands, by the way. I love Tarte a lot. So we're going to put this under the eyes to highlight and conceal. We're going to bring it down the bridge of the nose, up like a little flower on your forehead. I do a little here because most women get redness there from hormones. A little bit to brighten up the chin. And yeah, that's it for right now. So just blend until you think it's blended, and then blend some more. That's all blended. We're going to set everything with the same translucent RCMA no color powder. And we're gonna make sure that there aren't any creases before you set it, because again, you'll be setting in creases and we don't want that. I'm going to push this in all over because my skin is oily. I need to set everything very well. So there. Everything is set. My face looks super pale. So I'm going to contour now. This is the contour brush from Real Techniques. I love this. And this is the butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. So I'm just going to dip my brush in it, tap it off, get the powder out of my face, and go from the top of my ear down to towards the corner of my mouth, but not all the way to there. And I like to do my forehead because, I mean my five head, because I have a massive forehead. Now is time for highlighter. This is the Wet n Wild Boozy Brunch highlighter. I love it. It looks like this. It's so pretty. And we're just gonna put that on the high points of the cheekbone, and you can even see it in my shitty lighting. Yes, girl. Glow. And now is time for blush. I like to do highlighter first and then blush because I feel like if the highlighter is a little too intense or not blended enough, when you apply the blush in between the contour and the highlight, it kind of just blends everything together, so you don't have like a Napoleon ice cream look going on your face. It's like all blended and it looks super natural. And I'm going to take my Dirty AF, I'm gonna clean it off right now, Maybelline New York Master Blush by Face Studio. Didn't know that's what it was called, but that's what it is. So you get all of these blushes, these three blushes, and then this highlighter. I like to mix the middle two because it's a peachy one, which is really pretty on its own, and then a nice pinky one, which is also good by its own, but I like to just swirl away, tap it off. Start on the apples. I like to start my blush on the apples of my cheeks and then go back and just go back and forth. I want to do my lower lash line. Take my Royal & Langnickel Omnia Balm 18 detail brush. So I'm going to take that with the darker, more like warm reddish color that we used on the lid. I'm just going to start in the corner because that's where I want it to be the darkest, and just blend it in until it's like faintly non-existent. The eyes are done, the face is done. Alright, so this is the point where I like to set my face. I know I didn't do mascara or lips or anything else, but that's because I like to do that after I set my face. I like to use the Skindinavia Makeup Finishing Spray. It's oil-free, it's amazing. I got mine off Sephora, and it's a huge bottle. This is 8 fluid ounces, and it's just amazing. It lasts forever. I shake it up because it says shake well. So I listen for once. Shake, watch your boobs move, and then spray. I'm going to find my brow gel, not burn myself on the lamp again. This is the Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara, and it is so good and so inexpensive. So you just put that through, it helps it stay where you want it to, and it does slightly fill them in a little bit. More the staying in place than filling in for me, but I love it. Okay, so this is Tarte. This is a little mini that I got. I like to get minis of lippies so then I can try them, and then if I love them and I use them up, which is a way that I know that I love them when they're gone, then I can buy a full-size one. I don't like wasting money. Not that money is ever wasted on makeup, but you get what I mean. If I don't like a color or the way that it wears, I'm not gonna wear it, so that's wasteful. Or I could give it to my mom. Hi, Mom. She likes to steal my lipstick. But anyways, I love her to death. So this is the Tarte lipstick in Cabana Boy. Oh, girl, it's so pretty. I don't really ever line because I don't see the need to. And when I'm getting ready for work, I don't have the time to. So I'm just going to put this on. Whoa, bring it down so I don't break it. I'm going to curl my lashes with my Revlon lash curler. We go in with another great Essence find and put some mascara on. I love it. Am I done? That is the finished look of my first video. My hair's a little messy, but whatever. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe. Liking is the same thing as giving a thumbs up. I know. Spread the word. Spread it. Just spread the schmear of the word. I'll see you in my next video. Wrong side. This is stupid. That's cute.